It's 5:17 and this is my next upload for today while I'm healing from very dangerous medical malpractice. Um, I have very chronic, serious fibromyalgia, untreated amongst other ailments, and I have experienced very unethical and immoral offences since becoming a married mom in 2015. Now, this community has a difficulty comprehending the acts of violence that have been needlessly conducted against my child and I, and they have forgotten to do the arithmetic on the matters that they have caused defamation, disrespect, and damage to since not only the night my child was unlawfully separated from me, but also since 2006. So there's a little problem going on in this community where people aren't working with a moral compass and where they're intruding in people's lives, and without invitation and without remit and without request. I have not had the interaction that has been claimed or reported by individuals that are offending my constitutional rights and my good name. Now, I've experienced harassment since I became a married mom, and there hasn't been a single thing done about it. Not one single assault of violence that I've experienced has ever been addressed. So there have been damages to my body, and there have been people disrespecting my child's upbringing. My child is a royal heir. He's a precious little boy. All children are precious. I always say this, but I'm his mom, so I'm entitled to say he's really precious. But all children are, and you respect all children equally and fairly. That's the mindset. Everyone, it's equality. That's not just gender equality, but it's equality. At a young age, I suppose, everyone needs to be taught about equality and diversity because it's such a big, important topic. But you see, in today's world, we have a very complex issue of people not able to live by the standards that they espouse to be aspiring to. There are unfortunately individuals out there that are claiming to be of a standard of living and lifestyle and caliber of character that they're not actually descending from or portraying properly or displaying properly. So there are people that are not of the quality that they claim to be, and they are disrespecting the standards and the background and the positivity of progress that could be. So these people have not just disrespected the Hippocratic Oath and my child, they've disrespected the church and my ancestors' properties from my marriage as well. So this issue of these people that have disrespected my work and my wealth, and I'm in bed and I'm suffering from very dangerous medical misconduct, and there's breaking and entering occurring where I'm living at the moment, and there has been breaking and entering on my farm holdings, and I'm just wondering how these people claim to be of a standard that they're not obviously adhering to or practicing or displaying. So, if I was to do the calculations properly, I would have to say, in all honesty, that there are people not doing their sums at all at all. Now, it's very clear what 1 and 1 is. We know what 1 and 1 is. That's only one issue. But then there's a few other bits of arithmetic that haven't been looked at either. So those people that are displaying thuggery and violence and harassment, and that are disrespecting an innocent upbringing, disrespecting my child to satisfy your green-eyed monster, that's not good, that's not good. That's not good. So there's a big, huge issue going on in County Kerry where I'm really embarrassed to be having to share about this, but it's highlighting issues regarding equality, diversity, and codes of behaviour and standards that people aren't actually living by. So they can't buy their way into circumstances with fouling up on people's, dignity and so on and so forth. So they've been fouling and they failed. And I depreciate the officials of the Doyle offices to have some courage and bravery and address my constitutional rights that are being fouled on in County Kerry because of a cheap land grab. It's mortifying for the country what's happened. Absolutely embarrassing. So would you have a bit of dignity and self-respect